I'm delighted to say I'm here down in County Carlow with John Hanlon. Do you prefer John or Shark?
Doesn't matter. At this stage, it doesn't matter. I think the only person that calls me John is my mother.
Oh, really? Right. Well, anyway, John, I'm delighted to be down here joining.
Great to have you out here.
You've got a very strong horse in Hewick. Tell us the whole story right from the start.
Actually, listen, it's a great story. He only came from down the road. Sales company is only 5 minutes from here. Went down to look at another horse, and when we went in to look at him, he wasn't there. And I was coming out the gate, met this horse going in, and I liked him. And came home, got to dinner, was telling Rachel about the horse, and she said, "What is he?" I said, "I don't know, I don't even what number he is." So I went back down and saw the horse again, liked him, and bought him for £800.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
It's
You got him for that price. And what was it that you liked so much about him?
Just he's a good walking horse. Paddy Mullins had a great saying years ago. He said, "They can't walk, they can't run." So I think he's very right.
And he is a beautiful walking horse, but he's not a horse that would stand out massively, is he?
He's a handy bit of a horse, 16-1, 16 and a half, 16-1, and but he's a big heart, and that's what it's all about.
And it took him a while before he started winning, didn't it?
We were unlucky. He went pint to pint, and he everything went wrong. He got brought down the first day, he skid on the ground the second day, he fell the third day, and it just took him a while to get onto his feet under himself, and when he did, then he took off. He won a Galway plate for me, and a dream anyone in Ireland growing up don't want to win a Galway plate. Yeah. And we were probably very unlucky in the Kerry Nationals. We won it with Alpha Beach years ago, and I thought we were going to win it again, and he fell at the last. But listen, he made up for it all since, because he went on to America. He won the American Grand National. We got Horse of the Year. We got the Eclipse Award for Horse in America that year, and he came back then and he won the King George.
In terms of experiences, the King George must have been incredible.
It was a funny King George. They all went too hard and they stopped, but I could see that happening before we started, because there was about 5 front runners in it out of 6. Frodham made a run for the last 5 years in it, yeah. And he always went a million mile an hour. They took him on one after another, yeah. So it fell into our barrel.
It did, and you quite fancied him now. I heard a story about you telling a priest something that might have bankrupted a bookie or two.
It was the parish priest. I was in Cheltenham in November, and the priest up the road here, in the 2 parishes up the road, for 3 parishes up the road from us, I met him and I said, "He has the right chance." I said, "I really fancy him." At that time he was 33-1. I said, "Go back him each way, he won't be out of the first 3. So Christmas Eve night, he said, when he was finishing Mass, he says, "If anyone has a few bob left," he said, "make sure and have it on Hewick on Stephen's Day." And he done the same on Christmas morning, and he said, "We'll say a little prayer for him," and he said, "Hopefully he gets over the line for us all." And that evening he said he was going back down, he said around 5 o'clock down in Tabby Leaks, and he said he was going to collect a few pound that he had on himself. And he said when he came around the corner, he says there was 40 people in the queue and the shop was shut. So they had to wait till the next day to get paid.
But they got paid anyway.
They got paid, everyone got paid.
And will they get paid again now if he goes to Cheltenham? What's the plan?
Listen, it's a great race, so it is, and Willie's horse looks very impressive. But I'm just hoping that we get good ground. If we get good ground, I think we'll have a big run. On soft ground, he's not the same horse on soft ground as he is. Well, I suppose Willie, there's a few horses in it that are better on soft ground than him, and that's it. You know, so hopefully this year we get the ground we want.
And he's a funny kind of horse, because he does need that pace to run into. He stays and stays, but then he wants the good ground.
He did, but the only thing about it is that, like, you take the Galway plate, he made the run. Take the last year in Cheltenham, he made the run. So it just shows how hard it went in Kempton.
And if you had a choice in terms of, if you could pick what kind of pace and what kind of tactics, ideally what would you like? Would you like a strong pace?
I'd like to see a nice pace, yeah. I'd like to see a good pace.
And would you sit off it or lay up?
I have no plans made now yet, but we'll see. And with jockeys at the moment, we have no decision. Jordan Gainford, I haven't spoke to him. Gavin is there, and Gavin would be anxious to ride him as well. So listen, I have 2 good jockeys, so if one don't turn up, please God, your lad will.
Well, it's been extraordinary. The best of luck with everything that happens now over the next one. Would you rather win a Gold Cup or a Grand National?
I'm going to win both of them, so it doesn't matter.